Hello and thanks for joining Haske-Tv News with Ahmed Abubakar. The Nigeria Police Force has reaffirmed its commitment to strengthening collaboration with communities as part of effort to enhance public safety and security. This was highlighted during activities marking this year's National Police Day in Gombe State, themed Community Partnership Building Trust. Our correspondent Kamal Hamajo reports.
The Gombe State Police Command joined other commands across the country to commemorate the 2026 National Police Day, focusing on the importance of cooperation between law enforcement agencies and members of the public. The Commissioner of Police, CP Umar Ahmed Chuso, noting that the theme Community Partnership Building Trust reflects the need for stronger collaboration in addressing security challenges and promoting peaceful coexistence.
In commemoration of the National Police Day 2026, themed Community Partnership and Building Trust. And this theme aptly reflects the central role of collaboration and mutual trust between the police and the communities we serve. Based on the fact that effective policing is fundamentally dependent on public trust, cooperation, and shared responsibility. There's no doubt that today's engagement focuses on critical issues, including electoral violence, ballot snatching, other electoral offenses, and safeguarding practices. As the 2027 general elections approaches, the Gombe State Police Command remains firmly committed to ensuring peaceful, free, fair, and credible elections. We emphasize that the success of these efforts requires the collective support of all the stakeholders present. Your roles in promoting lawful conduct, public enlightenment, and community engagement are very vital to building trust and sustaining peace.
In his remark, the chairman of the Police Community Relations Committee, PCRC, Garba Ubale Dambata, commended Gombe State Police Command for sustaining peace and security in the state.
Let me once again, as the chairman of the Police Community Relations Committee, Gombe State, celebrate with the Nigerian police and applaud their effort in making sure that our community, our local government, our state, and our nation live in peace. The PCRC appreciate the work of Nigerian police and will continue to support you in making sure that you succeed in discharging your duties, which is so enormous. The theme of this year is Community Partnership and Building Trust. And PCRC is concerned about the community. And I believe the community has a role to play in making sure that the community that the police are serving live in peace. If the community cannot contribute a quarter to the duties of the Nigerian police, I believe the Nigerian police are not angels and they are not going to be everywhere. So information sharing is important from the community.
Also speaking, the chairman of the civil society organization, Ibrahim Yusuf 3000, applauded the cordial working relationship between the police and civil society groups, calling for strengthening partnership, particularly in information sharing ahead of the forthcoming general elections.
On behalf of the civil society, we are saying thank you for the opportunity, and we also want to extend our appreciation to the Commissioner of Police. Why? Because the relationship between the civil society and the police is cordial, especially the gender units. And we also want to extend our hands of friendship during the forthcoming 2027 elections to share information, to discuss where necessary, and to also invite where necessary.
As part of the activities, the representative of the Commandant Federal Road Safety Corps and an Assistant Commissioner of Police, Motor Traffic Department, delivered lectures on road safety, noting that fatality from road accidents exceed those of HIV/AIDS. They warn against reckless driving, highlighting that human factors remain the leading causes of crashes, which result in loss of lives, property, and reduced economic productivity while affecting all categories of road users, including motorists, pedestrians, children, and animals.
The Taraba State government has announced that the Nwanyo annual traditional fishing festival will take place from April 17th to 18th, 2026 in Ibi. Chairman of the festival's planning committee and paramount ruler of the Jukun Kingdom, His Majesty Dr. Manu Ishaku Ada Ali, says Governor Agbokefa's decision to sustain the event is aimed at preserving cultural heritage and stimulating the local economy. The reports. The Nwanyo Annual Traditional Fishing Festival will hold from the 17th to the 18th of April 2026 in Ibi, as announced by the Taraba State Government. The paramount ruler of the Jukun Kingdom, His Majesty Dr. Manu Ishaku Ada Ali, who chairs the festival's planning committee, says the decision by Governor Agbokefa to sustain the event is part of effort to promote cultural heritage and boost the economy. He commended the governor for restoring the festival and expanding its scope to attract both local and international participants. The royal father noted that the festival serves as a platform to showcase traditional fishing techniques while also celebrating the rich cultural heritage of the Jukun people and other communities in the state.
The fishing festival is coming up on the 18th of April 2022. We are not fully prepared. We thank His Excellency, Dr. Kefas, for making it possible for us to hold the traditional fishing festival this time around. Munyo Fishing Festival is a festival that say more than some decades back and is performed traditionally. And now we thank him as he came on board, and he's not trying, to modernize it so that we can invite people outside the country, within and outside the country, to come and witness. And we are doing a very good preparation. And by the grace of God, everything is working well for us. Thank you so much. Munyo Fishing Festival used to showcase the traditional ways of fishing. And apart from that, we exhibit a lot of traditions that depict the Jukun traditions. So it's very important. It brings the people closer to one another, and it brings people to Taraba or to an environment. And this it imparts some financial dividend to our people. People gain a lot by staging this Munyo Fishing Festival.
Also speaking, the State Commissioner for Heritage and Ecotourism, Dr. Joseph Titus Nagombe, described the event as a major cultural festival with national and global recognition. He assured that adequate preparations are being coordinated by the ministry to ensure a successful outing. Dr. Nagombe added that improved security in the state under Governor Kefas guarantees the safety of visitors. In the same vein, the Gara of Donga, His Royal Highness Samvala Varzua Shimbura, disclosed that cultural troops from across the state are being mobilized for performances alongside exhibitions of traditional cruising. The Nwanyo Annual Traditional Fishing Festival, which is over 100 years old, is regarded as one of the Nigeria's famous cultural events. It was recently revived by the administration of Governor Kefas after years of inactivity. The 2026 edition is expected to further position Taraba State as a leading destination for cultural tourism in Nigeria. Ahmed Abubakar, Haske-Tv News. The newly recognized chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in Taraba State, Alhaji Ibrahim Abbasale, has described the party's recent national convention as peaceful and successful. Addressing a press conference in Jalingo, the Taraba State capital, Alhaji Saleh said the convention produced members of the National Executive Committee through a consensus arrangement, a development he noted has strengthened unity within the party at the national level. He maintained that Taraba State remains a traditional stronghold of the People Democratic Party (PDP), recalling that since 1999, the party has consistently won governorship and state assembly elections in the state.
We at the PDP duly recognized by INEC. We had a congress here in Taraba. We elected officers. INEC was there, so that shows significant recognition. We attended the convention in Abuja. INEC was there. They have monitored and observed all that has transpired. And the story now is, if you go to the INEC portal, the national officers we elected in our just concluded national convention, their names is there vividly. So PDP is under Alhaji Abdurrahman Mohammed as the new national chairman of PDP in Nigeria, and the working committee are working assiduously to move and resuscitate and rebound PDP back as the major party in Nigeria.
The chairman expressed confidence that the PDP will reclaim its dominant position ahead of the 2027 general elections, despite the recent defection of Governor Agbu Kefas to the All Progressives Congress (APC). On the issues of party leadership and control of its structure in the state, Alhaji Ibrahim Abba Saleh asserted that his faction has been duly recognized by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). He explained that all necessary legal procedures have been followed and assured that his leadership will soon take full charge of the party secretariat at both local and state levels in Taraba State, in line with the law. The PDP chairman also revealed that ongoing negotiations are being intensified to reconcile aggrieved members and reunite the party in the state, emphasizing that unity remains key to the party's future success. Alhaji Saleh called on the party members and supporters to remain steadfast and committed, expressing optimism that the party will emerge stronger and more united in the days ahead. Ahmed Abubakar, Haske-Tv News.
You're watching Haske-Tv News at 6. We are now going for a short break, after which we'll resume and the news will continue. Stay with us. Welcome back. The news continues. A resource verification and accreditation team from the National Universities Commission (NUC) has arrived at the College of Education (COE) Zing to access over 20 degree programs. The exercise is aimed at verifying the availability of human and material resources required to run the programs in line with the Commission's academic standards. Farida Sanusi has the details.
This visit follows the recent approval granted to the college to run independent degree programs. With this development, COE Zing becomes the first state institution in Nigeria to operate under a dual mandate, which allows it to award degrees without affiliation with any university. The NUC team leader and Director of Academic Planning, Abubakar Mohammed Geri, attributed the milestone to the dedication of the Provost Ejika Sambo and the Taraba State Governor Abu Kefas for prioritizing the state's education sector.
The purpose is we are here to look at what you have on ground, your manpower, your facilities, including library, to be able to give you the stamp of authority to run the degree program on your own. So this is why we are here. And please, I want you to understand that we are here to support you. We are not here to be told. We are not here to find fault. We are here to see where you've done well, we give you kudos. Where we think you should improve. Not that where we see you have fault. No, you don't have any fault. Where we discover that you need to improve, we'll let you know. Because what we are doing is not for the people of Taraba, Adamawa, Northeast, or Nigeria. Because the graduates that are going to come out from this, we don't know where they are going to work in this work. So this is something that we are doing for humanity.
Giri clarified that the exercise is not a witch hunt, but a collaborative effort to identify areas for improvement and ensure that rigorous academic standards are maintained. In his response, the Provost College of Education Zing, Professor Ejika Sambo, relieved the delegation, stressed that the college was established in 1977 and has since offers National Certificate in Education NCE programs and now is seeking accreditation to begin the award of degree programs. He assured the delegation that the college has established all the necessary modalities for a seamless exercise. He noted that the team is expected to access 25 degree programs across various faculties and departments.
We seek for this mandate, and God heard our prayer and granted us the opportunity. And we have been praying, we have been preparing. But today, it is no longer a day for preparation, but it's the day for visitation and seeing things that we have prepared. And my deans and head of departments, I also say a big thank you for your cooperation, because they have worked hard under the supervision of the Dual Mandate Implementation Committee, who stood on their feet to make sure that what we feel that is required have been made.
Professor Sambo commended Governor Abu Kefas and members Taraba State House of Assembly for playing a vital role that enabled the college meet the requirements of NUC. He also commended the NUC officials for their cooperation and urged the college staff to provide maximum support during the assessments.
I have to appreciate the effort of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Taraba State, Dr. Wikefas, who in his own magnanimity have decided to give us approval so that he makes sure that this accreditation exercise takes place. As you heard, we are the first state college of education that we have this exercise being done, and it came because we have about 21 programs. Now, my joy is that in terms of facility, if we talk of facilities, computer, buildings, labs, I'm very, very optimistic because State Fund has done tremendously to us. We have the facilities. The outcome of this exercise, I am so optimistic because I know how prepared we are. We are fully prepared because the governor gave us all that is required and the ministry have backed us. So we have no problem in terms of this. But you know, everything depends on God. But with the NUC too, with what they will see and with what they have seen on ground, I think I'm so optimistic that we will not have any problem.
At the end of the preliminary engagements, members of the NUC team were taken on a guided tour of the institution to inspect key facilities and infrastructure required for the smooth implementation of the programs, including lecture halls, laboratories, libraries, and other academic support facilities. The tour was aimed at enabling the team to verify the availability and adequacy of resources necessary for effective teaching and learning. From College of Education Zing, Farida Sanusi Abubakar, Haske-Tv News.
With this, we have come to the end of the news. Do join us tomorrow for another fresh package of the bulletin. Thanks for watching.